Good luck to everyone.
We're away.
Good luck, boys.
Good luck.
So there's going to be a little bit of a discrepancy in the timings of things. That's just the nature of running multiple streams from all over the world, pretty much. Yeah. At least some parts in Europe, some parts in the US.
Yeah, this ended up being very, very tricky to figure out. Like, when we originally...
failing the end on checkpoint 1. That's unfortunate. Same for Lopsider.
Yeah, unfortunately, Raphou's got 2 faults up to now as well.
And there you go, guys. We're seeing how important it can be for faults on CP1. That's going to be an important element of this.
Yeah, oh, Raphou with the style really points. Oh, he tried.
Oh, tournaments. That's not the case.
Yeah, Blub. It was we discussed like every option with the multiplayer aspect, and the only other way to do it would ask everybody to stream their own runs, which we really couldn't do, you know. So.
I mean, I think it just makes sense that checkpoint 1, you know, faults count because it's part of the track.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's have a look at Lopsider for a second here. Lopsider is doing real well so far. A single fault, 1 minute 10. He's gotten pretty far into the track. There his second fault actually happened.
Nice.
Oh. I've just seen that second fault now, and I bet he's kicking himself over that one.
Oh,
it's also the interesting factor about this kind of format, because even though Raphou is like pulling ahead right now, like, you know, oh, actually not Raphou, like LivingLegend, like only the faults matter. Like, it's not about who finishes
if you think
first.
about it's going to depend, because it's going to come down to average faults and average time across the 3. So your time kind of does matter, you know. To an extent, it will matter, but you're right. The faults will obviously come first.
Like usually in like all the tournaments we had so far, was just about finishing first, so people would just fault spam.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to. In the one tournament I've played is just spamming.
Yeah, well,
faults.
there's obviously many ways you can do stuff like this.
Like, I just remember, like, from my tournament experience, for example, in, like, the tournament that Lorcan hosted, like, I would often just, like, you know, head first into the checkpoint and reset instantly, because often on these ninja tracks you get a better setup, resetting.
It would be quicker, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a great point, actually.
Come to think of it as well, you do that with your speedrunning of the Ninja Any percent, don't you?
Yeah, I do that and that as well, because, like, these checkpoints, if you think about it, like, the builder tested them from the checkpoint position, and you start, when you restart from the checkpoint, you're in a half lean position, which is not a position you're usually in, but that is usually, like, the most consistent setup for the checkpoint. So, yeah, being just fully leaned back already makes a big difference in how you're going to approach the object.
Legend, you can see the nerves in these guys, that's for sure. And, you know, we kind of took that into account, which is why I feel like, you know, with most of these guys, I don't think the practice is really gonna, you know, it's gonna help them, but this is a really stressful environment for these guys, that's for sure.
Tournaments always are. Like, I mean, again, just talking from personal experience, the first round is the worst. Like, in the first round, your heart will just be beating like crazy, and I think, like, most people that participated in tournaments will know that feeling. Like, the further you go, the further, or like the more you're accustomed to it, and it doesn't happen as bad. But in the first run, you'll just pull.
Yeah, that will make this tournament kind of interesting, because there's no heats, right? You have literally 3 runs in total, the entire tournament. And that makes it very stressful for especially a lot of the inexperienced guys.
It's pretty stressful, I don't think a lot of these, you know, and that's a good point, Blix, is that I don't know how used to any of these guys are to this kind of an environment.
Lopsider just finished with a 9-fault run. Very impressive.
Very
nice. Lopsider.
359, GG's Lopsider.
What was it? 359?
359.850.
What was the faults?
9.
Got it.
That was a great run, Lopsider. GG, man.
Yeah, very good run.
GG's, bro.
To anyone joining, I think we should do a bit of a name call as well while we're here. I'm Bradders. Hello, how you doing? And the next person is...
Santa.
Flats,
I'm Santa.
Colorado Flats. Kevin, you guys know my voice well, hopefully. If it's not robotic.
It's not. No.
It's actually working well.
I changed it to Western Europe, so we'll see.
I think that's fine.
I mean, I'm Blobby. Some guy.
He's
Some
bloody-
guy, also a top speedrunner, and also like community guy for a long time. Anyway, he's just a blob.
Blix.
I'm Blix.
There's no way to move the Fusion Farewell just a little bit to the left.
It's connected to the rest of the layout.
I figured. Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to check. Yeah, sorry, Cab. I'll try to get it worked out.
Yeah. What I can do though is I can do
Just rotate it,
this.
right? Like to the other one. Can
Yeah,
you
we'll
rotate
just
it to
put
the other one?
Raphou at the top and LivingLegend in the bottom left.
There you go. There you go. Perfect.
Who's that German
Yeah,
guy?
definitely seeing the nerves from these guys.
Yeah.
Legend is an absolute legend. I think he's passed 6 level 6s in the past very short time frame. So he has just been absolutely murdering it.
I mean, what's really interesting about this tournament is as well, like, as people only get one shot, like, it really, like, favors consistency over being able to get, like, good runs.
That was the whole point of this, Blub, was the consistency factor.
Yeah.
Hey Eddie, you're watching a tournament of top ninja players. Currently you're watching 2 players playing live. Lopsider has already completed. He's the one who would be in the bottom right.
If we just take a look at our screens for a moment,
That
guys.
jump. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Nice jump.
And we've got Raphou finished in a time of 6 minutes, 35 and a quarter of a second.
Very nice. GG Raphou.
I would have, honestly, like, predicting this match, I would have seen Raphou in first position, just because I know, like, most of the tracks he plays, or, like, in general, like, are front wheel, back wheel kind of stuff.
Yep.
So I would have assumed, like, he would come out first, and, like, given he's tier 2 and the other 2 guys are tier 1, but
I think we're going to see a lot of interesting stuff, Blub.
definitely.
Hey, what was Raphou's faults?
18.
18.
Got it.
Alright, let's turn the schedule back on.
Guys, type these times just in the official, just so we have some digital trail, please.
Does yeah, I was about to say, can someone take responsibility for noting all the times? If one person has
Yeah,
that
I'm
responsibility,
writing them
it's,
down in real time, for sure. So.
Okay. If one person has
Good.
responsibility for noting all the times, that would be probably the best.
I got it. As long as we just post your persons in the official, I'll get it.
We just got information that Raphou's mom entered the room at the beginning of his run. That can be a distracting factor for sure.
May have to give him a rerun. No, just kidding.
I thought you were going to say it was his mum that was playing for him.
Eddie, I can explain to you how this works off stream or some other time. It would be a little bit long to go into that now. How you doing, Hojo?
Let's go, Legend.
Oh man.
So yeah, guys, like you know,
Oh, that's
it's a
unfortunate.
very, very, very stressful environment. Very stressful.
And especially, like, you know, these, like, slides at the end, or, like, in general, like, the thing with slides is, right, like, you can not, like, save them. Like, once you commit, which,
Exactly.
like, adds more of a, like, you know, factor of being nervous into them. Because, like, you tend to, like, peel them, or, you know,
GG's,
get your
brother.
front tire too low a lot more.
Yes, I agree.
There you got
Okay,
it.
Legend.
Really
GG
nice.
Legend. I still think that a sub 9-minute run with 32 faults is actually pretty good on this track, especially
Oh, man,
considering that he just
absolutely.
went into it, right? This isn't something that he's been grinding or repeating. He's played it for a while
No,
now.
that's the thing.
and
Like
that's
all these
it.
guys, like we obviously know all these guys are badasses. Like everybody
Yeah.
that entered this
GG
tournament,
to
whether
all
they
guys.
qualified or not, are like the top of the top of the top. So just want to make sure that everybody knows that, you know.